So the decision that State Farm is facing is really just how the Drive Safe and Save program is going to stand out in a crowded field from other competitors. Now, the second question would be, what are the factors to understanding this decision? And I really think that State Farm needs to make it aware or make the customers aware of the privacy policy and how that's going to be used. And I think that State Farm needs to be aware that we need to make it more available on how the data is going to be shared. So I think an alternative to that could be making a new privacy policy, because from what I read, that's what's scaring off customers, and that's why we don't have as many customers as we thought we would. So it really seems to me as if we had a more clear privacy policy, that would implement more customers to the Drive Safe and Save program. So some decisions that I recommend would have to be how the data, or make it more aware on how the data is going to be used in the privacy policy, how the data is going to be stored, and why we have the data that we are using. So I think that it's important for the customers to know that, because without that, they're going to be tentative from the reading. As they said, they're going to be tentative to join the Drive Safe and Save program. And we're really doing that because it makes us more aware on the customers' good and bad driving habits. And I think it's really good for the customers, but I think the only thing that is scaring the customers off is this privacy policy. And so I really think that that's the most clear way that we could attract more customers. Now, going back to the privacy policy, the objective for the privacy policy is to alert poor drivers for what their bad habits are and give bonuses and discounts to good driving habits that the customers have. So it's really, you can't not benefit from it, honestly. If you have a bad driving habit, they make you aware of that, and they won't increase your charges. But if you do have good driving habits, they will give you more discounts, and they'll give it to you for cheaper. So how is this data going to be used? We will inform the customers that the data is being used to solely just decide how the driver, or how State Farm's customers are driving. And where is this data going to be stored? It's going to be stored in a secure location that only State Farm can see. So that's really, like, we're the only company that would be able to see that. So it'll be a very secure thing for us. And the last one is, why are we using big data for your driving habits? And I really think that's a big one, because we're tracking you to see how you're driving. So that's really the main things on how I think that the privacy policy could be implemented. Thank you.